What happens when an agency switches to FlutterFlow and builds an app for a top creator? An app built in less than 2 months with a 4.8 rating in the App Store and 5.0 in the Google Play Store, over $100K in client-reported revenue, with over 250K users and counting, and first place in the education category for Eastern Europe. Ab.Money is a lifestyle meditation app that was built by AppFul, an app development company based in the Czech Republic. And in this video, we're going to dive into the development process.
Ab.Money is a free meditation and mindset app for the audience of Aleksanda Beliakova, otherwise known as Sasha Belair. The app is meant to teach people how to manage their stress, improve their mental state, and network with each other through the application. It's currently live on both the App Store and the Google Play Store, and I've included links in the description below. The application features an English language version and a Russian language version with variable functionality depending on which version you choose to use. Ilya, one of the founders of AppFul, was contacted in 2021 by Aleksanda's team to build out this application. After cooperating on this application for around 2 years and creating 6 to 7 different versions using a different no-code tool, Ilya and his team hit a roadblock. The team was facing problems with scalability around 4,000 users. I had the opportunity to speak with Ilya about his experiences.
Yeah, my name is Ilya, and I'm a co-founder of mobile development studio AppFul Pro. We are doing mobile apps and using in our development FlutterFlow.
Awesome. Can you tell me about your experience building Ab.Money?
So we actually started building Ab.Money approximately 2 years ago. And at the beginning, we are using Adela as a main service. And we actually built this app with a small amount of features inside. And we realized that we cannot scale up quickly due to limitations of Adala. So approximately at 3,000 or 4,000 users, our app started to freeze. And also our client wanted from us to make new features which can be done in Adala. So that's why we switched it to FlutterFlow.
Ilya also faced a few other challenges when deciding which low-code platform to switch to. 1, he wanted to be able to write custom functions and custom code. 2, he wanted to be able to integrate with a variety of third-party softwares. And 3, he wanted to be able to collaborate across his team of designers and developers when building out his application.
Our studio completely switched to FlutterFlow because I think it's a really good service. It's based on the same technologies which are used by classic coding with Flutter. Cross-platform can be easily used also for web, and also use Firebase, and any database can be connected, but we prefer Firebase because it's easily scalable. The main thing is speed of work of our mobile apps. So with other low-code or even no-code tools, it's been not possible.
After jumping onto FlutterFlow's team plan in February 2022, Ilya and his team were able to complete the project within 2 months and deliver the application to their client. And since then, they've continued to expand the number of features that they've created for the application. Let's take a look now into the features that they've built on FlutterFlow. A primary feature of the application is hosting original meditations by the creator. Users can listen to these meditations using the custom audio player built by Ilya's team, and they can pin audio to their homepage. Meditations are currently hosted on Firebase and are available in both Russian and English. The app also features video courses, with videos hosted within the app or available through Vimeo. FlutterFlow's conditional visibility function was used here to only offer this within the Russian version. A daily tarot card can be accessed from the dashboard, with a loading screen built with no code. The app presents a card using a custom function pulled from the user's birthday and the current date. Furthermore, users can access an affirmations generator. Preloaded affirmations were created by the client's team and are presented on tap using FlutterFlow's random data generator and app logic. With respect to integrations, the team utilized FlutterFlow's Firebase and RevenueCat integrations, Flutter through the built-in IDE, and Make for no-code workflow automation. Finally, the Russian version includes 4 different diaries that host user data and allow a user to track progress. Since I can't speak Russian, I asked Ilya to help give us a walkthrough.
Let's go into everyday practices. Here we have different type of diaries. This one is self-programming. So here I can input some wishes. For example, I want art. You can choose some emoji, icon, and the cost. So you add wish, and for every day you can fill this diary with the text what you did on the way to this wish. Here is a diary of self-programming. Here we choose currency when user first time came to this screen.
And there's conditional visibility on the currency?
Yeah, we choose conditional visibility for most of the widgets which should be hidden. For user who opens this diary for the first time, we show this widget. It appears. Let's open. Yeah, if his notes in this diary are empty, then we show this message. Next thing is question and answers. Q&A for process of meditation, how to meditate, when to meditate, and so on. So it's just kind of stories, which in the form of images and text, which help you to meditate right. For each of them, when he pressed, he opened kind of in the style of stories page with images, and we use for this page view, and as well we have to switching to the next and to the previous one. We have some transparent containers, which just switching number in this page view.
How many of the features that you built were built using native FlutterFlow features versus custom code?
It was approximately 80 or 90% is standard FlutterFlow widgets. For some features, we use custom code. Okay, so here our custom functions. So here we want to limit amount of devices which can use each user, because we want to prevent any kind of fraud that people buy access to app and start to spread it around his friends and so on. So here we limited amount of the device per one user, and we with this function with action we received ID of device which is used by user. We really like to use custom code and custom functions, because it's really expands our possibilities within FlutterFlow and our project.
So in conclusion, around 6 team members were involved in the development of this project. 1 designer, 2 FlutterFlow developers, 1 Flutter developer for custom code, 1 QA tester, and 1 project manager. And as a result, Ilya and his team were able to successfully deliver this application to their client and provide them with some amazing results. Currently, there are around 115,000 users currently active on the platform. The application has had 250,000 downloads. It is currently rated 4.8 out of 5 stars on the application store, and it also hit number 1 on the education app store in Eastern Europe. The client has also reported upwards of 100K in revenue from the application itself. and they're continuing to build on FlutterFlow as their agency grows. I'll leave a link in the description in case you want to check them out. That's it for this video. We're super excited to continue to showcase all the amazing applications that are being built on FlutterFlow. So if you haven't already, and you have an amazing application that you'd like to showcase, there's a link in the description to our case study form. Be sure to fill that out so that we can showcase your story on our next video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.